So when we flew out there and had that really go into the different glows, that sealed the deal for me. There's just nothing around here that is like Glow. And so I just really feel like it's going to be very successful. And so after going and experiencing Glow, I was sold on it.
Pretty straightforward, gave us the information we needed and got us going the right direction.
Do you mind taking us back to the beginning about how this whole journey got started with you in Glow?
Okay, so funny story. We were riding in the car and Jason keeps telling me I need to do something to contribute financially to the family. So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to figure out a business that I will enjoy doing. And I was thinking to myself, like, what do I like to do? Well, I like girly things. I like salons and massages and tanning, and I like girly things. So I could do something that I enjoy. And we were actually looking at putting in a tanning salon in our small town. And I had been talking with my hairdresser about maybe her and I going in together and purchasing a self-tanning machine like what Palm Beach Tan has. And people could just come and do that in our town because all we have is just people that go around and spray tan people. We don't have like a place like Palm Beach Tan. So that led me to finding Glow, and I just started researching the franchise or the owning a business opportunity part of it. And it just kind of went from there rather quickly. We were very impressed with how you walk the owners through everything and not us having to do a lot of the legwork was what really made us get serious about looking into Glow.
That's excellent. And now you're going to bring it to your town. So that's great.
I know.
What was it like working with our team from that very first call that we had together all the way up until signing?
I think from our very first call, it's been pretty straightforward, gave us the information we needed to get going and got us going the right direction, getting on this journey, which it's been fast. It was really fast at the beginning and it's kind of exciting. We want to do it more because it has been so easy. It's like it's almost too easy. I think y'all just really have a really good system going. And I know y'all are constantly refining it, but I think pretty well done.
Also, I just want to touch base. So where are you guys at with the process post-signing? I know it's been a little bit of time now as far as site selection and loan. And how's everything going post-signing?
I think we signed maybe 2 months ago, and we had an original location we were looking at. It kind of fell through, but then I've been working on a second location for about a month. I think just this past weekend, we got everything ironed out and signed the letter of intent. So yeah, we've got a site now. So we're really excited to get started on that. I think we've got all the loan documents in, and now we're just waiting on getting any feedback from that. But I think the process, they sent it out to the architect to do the design and the engineer to do the MEP work. It was going really fast and slowed down for a little bit to get all that done, and now it's about to pick back up.
Awesome. And you guys are still satisfied with like the level of support that you've been getting from Glow with everything after signing?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working with Sandra. I think Ani was on some of it, and working with Quinn. So yeah, everybody's been staying in touch, and so yeah, everything's good. I think we're just excited to get going.
I love it. I'm glad to hear that. What are you guys most excited about going forward with it?
I'm just really excited about going to hopefully out to Texas to do the training, to learn how to do everything from the ground up. I'm just ready to have that knowledge. I don't really like not knowing what to do. So I'm excited about being trained or, however that ends up looking for us. I know they had talked about like a 2-week little crash course that y'all offer sometimes in Texas, and just, having a place for people to come tan and relax.
And I know you mentioned Glow kind of appealed to you because of the systems in place and stuff, but ultimately, why Glow? When you were looking originally at getting just one little tanning bed with your friend or, kind of going into the market, what really stood out to you about Glow?
Really, once we came and went to a Glow, because there's none around here where we live. So when we flew out there and had that really go into the different glows, that sealed the deal for me. We live in South Mississippi, and all there is a Palm Beach Tan here. There's just nothing around here that is like Glow. And so I just really feel like it's going to be very successful. And you are talking about sinking a lot of money into something. And when you do that, you want to have as much guarantee as you can that it'll work. And it also needs to be something you believe in. And so after going and experiencing Glow, I was sold on it.
I'm glad to hear everything's going really good for you guys. If there was somebody else that was thinking about working with us, thinking about getting into franchising, owning their own business, what would you say to them to kind of help push them over the fence or help them make that decision as far as working with Franchise Key, asking the questions to get them started?
Well, I would say that if you're really serious about getting into a franchise and this is a market that you were looking for, the tanning health side of it, that I would certainly recommend looking into Glow. I would anything else. Like Anna said, we flew out, we went to several locations. They all now. We're really clean. Everything worked. All the light, I go to a lot of these places and it's like upkeep as much as they should. So everything was good. I mean, everybody seemed to be in really good spirits working there. We got to talk to a lot of people. So I think what I would recommend is that go to one of these locations, but I think what you're going to find is that it's a really viable franchise to get into. I think you can have success in it. There's been proven success over these last few years and it's only growing. I would say that it's a really good franchise to get into if you're looking in this field.
And who is there that you would know that is looking into opening a business or might be ready to start owning their own?
I know that there are people that I deal with on other development type stuff that we're doing that knows I'm getting into this and they're interested in if we ever want to expand. They would like to partner with me in some other locations. I told them, I guess I just said, well, let us get this first one going and get some of these going. And then once we do that, we'll sit down and talk and see about some other franchise locations.
I'm checking in with you guys now. And then when it gets closer to your grand opening, I'll check back in. We'll do another video. And then after maybe like 3 months after grand opening, then we'll do another video with you. So we can touch base and hear about the process at those 3 different steps of the process. So it won't be the only one. I look forward to hearing back from you guys closer to your grand opening and maybe after training or during that process, we'll see what the timeline plays out. But I definitely look forward to keeping in touch and hearing more about the Bernie. So it's good to see you guys again.
Yes, thank you. Good to see you.
Thanks, Madison.
Thanks y'all for your time. Talk soon.